Welcome everybody to Frosty Faustings XIII Granblue versus Exhibition. I'm Dynamite, joined by none other than the host of the drink, 2020's commentator of the year, Mr. Worldwide, Saint Cola. How you doing tonight, brother?
Bro, every time you hit me in, it hits me right here. All right, I feel like I'm coming into an NBA game right here. But speaking of NBA games, we got the draft pick. We got something different for you. All right,
yeah.
We got something different for the people on the menu. You know, last year Granblue was robbed a little bit. You know, we didn't get to have it as a big tournament series and stuff like that. So you got to give credit to Frosty Faustings to bring it back in a different kind of fashion. Dan, what do we have for the people tonight?
We're going to have something a little special cooked up by the Midwest streamer himself, Callisto. It's going to be a GBVS team exhibition. The rules go a little something like this. Two captains are going to take turns drafting a team of 4 players. That's 10 people, 5 players on either side. Captains are going to choose a player to send up in a blind pick. So whoever's coming up, they're going to tell the TO, and the 2 opponents don't know who they're going to face off. Those sets will be 2 out of 3. Captains must play last as the anchor for the team, and all sets involving the captains will be 3 out of 5. More on that a little bit later. After losing 2 players, each team are going to unlock a one-time comeback mechanic where they can directly challenge the captain. Now, these have to be non-captain players, so captains can't directly challenge other captains. Those sets will be 3 out of 5 as well. If the non-captain player wins, exhibition's over. We're done. Buzzer. If both teams get down to either captain, that set is also a 3 out of 5. This is a one and done. Once you're out, you're out. There are no lives. There are no GG's re. It's GG's no re. So this is going to be something a little special. It's a draft too, so we don't know which one of these players are going to be selected, right? The captains will get turns picking this. So we're going to have Tbola, who's the captain of their own team. Flowerman will be a captain of their own team. And they're going to have to choose who they want. And this is draft format. So if you see 2 people you want, you're going to have to make the hard call of which one you want to grab first.
Word. And there's a lot of great players interspersed within this. And then also you got the landmines out here too as well. And then people, maybe some other people haven't even seen or played against it a while, and they're just demons themselves too. And I think you're gonna get good action no matter who is picked up. Who's, even if you're last in line, it don't matter. What's gonna matter is we're gonna see great Granblue all the way through.
Top to bottom, Granblue action is going to be super clean. We're going to have a little bit of word from the captains themselves to see what they think about the matchup, who they might pick. We might get a little bit of piece preview of what's going to happen. Let's hear from the captains. All right, so first pick will be going to Flowerman, which is, it's powerful, right? These are some heavy hitters on this list. That might be the key. You might have somebody that you pick first, but you send them in right before you go in, right? So it depends on what order you want things to happen in. Let's see what the captain's going to have to say.
I feel like I have so much power. I'll pick Teiga.
All right, first pick going to be BLM Teiga going over to Flowerman. Now, Tbola will get to pick next.
I see you're taking my first pick. All right. I think in honor of Casa, I'm going to first pick Kilo.
Ooh, the Kilo.
Okay,
all
Kilo.
Right.
Player of the captain, main character powers activated. a little bit different this patch. We'll get to that a little bit later, but Kilo going to be going over to Tbola for the first pick, and it's back to Flowerman.
My second pick is going to be Mars.
Flowerman going with Mars. Zen Mars out here. All right, Tbola, what you got? What's up on deck?
Feeling a little bit bad. Ed gone bad, that is.
Ed gone bad, going over to Tbola as the second pick. All right, both captains have 2 players remaining to choose. Going to send it back to Flowerman.
My third pick. Everybody's so good on this roster. Oh my god, it's so hard. My third pick, I'll pick Alex Smith.
Okay, Alex Smith. But then Tbola, what's your answer? What's your rebuttal?
See, as a fellow Bubs main, I can see talent. So I'll choose Alt Victory.
Okay, Alt Victory. The Bubs seeing the Bubs, game respecting game. What's it going to be, Flowerman? Last pick.
The last pick is really important. Everybody is so good. I wish I could pick like 3 more people, but I have to narrow it down. I am going to pick Hazard.
Okay, how's it, Zara? Going over to Flowerman. Tbola, what's the last one on the roster?
This one's tough. So, I think part of me kind of wants to go with Nacho, but this is tough.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nacho.
All right, that's it.
All right, that's settled then. Tbola with the last one, and that's gonna round out who's picked on the teams here. Damn.
All right, we got our 5 players for Flowerman. It's going to be Teiga, Zen Mars, Alex Smith, Howard Zera. For Tbola, it's going to be Kilo, Ed Gone Bad, Alt Victory, and Nacho. Now, this might not be the order you see the players appear in. So these are blind pick matches. So there's still a lot of strategy to go into how this exhibition is going to play out.
Exactly. Remember that they won't know who gets picked to who, right? They're just going to set up the order and they're going to go in right in without, any indication of who's going to be playing who, right? That's going to make it even spicier, even better to see what's going to happen. Like, there's going to be no counterplay, no Pokemon stuff here, just pure action.
It's going to be super duper high pace action. But first and foremost, a word from the head TO. Big Willie out here, chilling on the 1s and 2s and making sure everything goes buttery smooth. Shout outs to Big Willie.
Everybody in the chat, I better see some love for Big Willie right now. I can see all the love for Big Willie right now. He's put on this Frosty Faustings event for y'all. Been working hard night and day. Give him some love right now.
Absolutely. So before we get started, we're going to check out some new things that's going on with Granblue by the means of Henri or Uno, if depending on what region you're from. But new character has been kind of nice. I've been seeing the tech come out on Twitter. Let's check out a video from them, and then we'll be back at you with some of our sponsors.
And we're back.
Yo.
Looks like you guys got to see a little bit of that Uncle Uno action right here,
Yeah.
And I've already played against him a little bit. I'm already despising that character. People in the chat, let me know how you feel about the character. He's dropped recently. So if you have Granblue, you can pick him up right now. But let's pick up some of the ads and pick up some shout outs for the people who've been supporting Frosty Faustings and beyond that.
Welcome back, everybody, to Frosty Faustings XIII Granblue Fantasy versus Team Exhibition. Dynamite joined by St. Cola. We got the captains. We got the teams. This one is going to be some fast-paced action in the skies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the way that we have this format again is way different than maybe what you guys have seen in tournaments and things like that. Want to give you something fresh and special for, you know, not being able to have a tournament last year for Granblue, or for, I mean, offline tournaments in general for Granblue. So we want to do something different. And you got a team-based kind of tournament where both sides are going to be sending up their players. They're not going to be able to see who's going to be going up. They're going to have to set up their order, right? And there's going to have to be like, I hope this is the right one. And we do have some other things on the deck. We might see that as we go along, but Dan, are you ready for this Granblue action?
I am super ready for the Granblue action. We're going to get right into it from the jump. I believe I saw Howard Zero up there, and it's going to be Alt Victory, it looks like, versus Howard Zero. First match of the night, Granblue Fantasy versus Team Exhibition, Frosty Faustings style. I'm ready for some action.
Oh, me too. Let's take him to the skies, Dan. First match with the Bubs on the deck against UL, the new DLC, the new hot stuff. And this character, that M is absolutely ignorant. That medium button from far range, that far M is disgustingly good. Her game plan is based around that. Trying to, you know, whip punish that is going to be a hard feat. But at the same time, Bubs having a fireball, being able to kind of hold down the neutral with that, and also the teleport, can kind of keep up with the movement that she wants to do too.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the key, as well as just trying to figure out what to do against Stance, right? Because Stance is going to parry all the mids all day long, and you have to be careful because she has that step back special as well, and you can get fooled into thinking that Stance is going to come out and then there's a step back special and you're in a lot of trouble.
Sir, I wonder if, I think they're feeling the connection right there. They're going in. I think we're good.
Just getting it tested, making sure we're crisp. All right, here we go.
EX, yep, off the backboard, the DP, knockdown. Offense is heavy when she's in front of your face.
Yeah, the pressure is not going to stop here. There's the late throw tech that's going to allow Howard Zero to keep that turn going. All Victory stuck in the corner for the moment. EX Talon teleport out using that, you know, extra buff teleport that's been around for a little while now. Extra good right now for Beelzebub to be able to get out the corner.
But DP, that great decision actually gave him some space, and you want to have that. It's not you, it's me kind of thing. Using the X Karma doesn't press the issue, gets the connection, Howitzer, into the skybound art. That's not going to kill, but it will put him in a prime position for a one-touch situation.
Last chance, last dance for Alt Victory, and the clean jump over from Howard Zera over the EX Talon, and now Howard Zera on knockout point already. Like I said, it's one and done. If you lose, that's it. You don't get to come back.
Got to be careful here. This is one of those things where, like, you have to acclimate real quick. But the far, some of her buttons when she's at that range, that far L right there, hard to deal with and hard for you to get your turn going. Plus the M situation, but never mind. 2M comes through in the clutch for Alt Victory. DP though stems on that pressure.
Yeah, DP straight on out. Howard Zera making Alt Victory respect. DPing even after the block, just establishing dominance right away. Alt Victory, though, sitting at a little bit of life lead. That's Bub's favorite territory. There's the karma, but nothing doing, and immediately thrown. Howard Zera trying to reestablish neutral.
Howard Zera's dying, but, you know, you can still make this comeback if you can get the pressure going. You just have to find those moments. But Alt Victory is like, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let this slide. EX Karma, this command grab.
Caught him sleeping.
Glue, baby.
Yo, sometimes you just gotta lock it in. Both hands. Do not sell. Hold.
The stocks are high. All right, but you gotta apply the right type of pressure, just like this. Using the teleport, the buff, allowing them to come in. You see the double side switch, the movement, the smoothment. Yo, continue the pressure, the counter hit.
Alt Victory trying to go ahead and make his namesake known with a commanding lead and then a perfect afterwards to knock Howard Zera out. Alt Victory is on the ropes.
The whole time. I mean, in the first match, it was looking, the first round I should say, was looking kind of dicey. You saw that, you know, Howard Zera was able to get things going, right, with the pressure. But Alt Victory was like, if I can run my game plan, If I can zone you out, get the damage on the deck, and keep you at this range where you can't do anything with your buttons at 5M, if it does not connect, you can't do anything. And I get my win, but Howitzer going in right here, trying to make up for lost time.
Absolutely, right now. All Victory just trying to survive in this corner, but Howard's there making it mad difficult. Good stand-up block on the overhead right there, but still, it's a question of what is UL going to do and how is the player going to cancel out? Is it going to be backstep or not? Here we go. All Victory finds his opportunity, but another DP. Howard's there firing them off. That's 3 for 3 right now on DPs. None of them been punished.
You got to take those shots. It's about the ones you take and not the ones you miss. Good connection right here. Howitzer can definitely still take this back. You're never out of it in this game, I feel, especially when you've got the skybound art meter, but the dash in to do it. The dash in to do it. Howitzer is acting like a terror.
Yo, Howitzer moving forward like a tank, just blasting through any type of neutral that Alt Victory is trying to put up.
The throw pressure right here. This is where she can really shine. The strike throw pressure. He's not really about the mix-ups, but he's taking every throw. He's falling into the propaganda. Don't tech. Don't do it.
Yo, do not tech whatsoever. Here's a big opportunity though for Alt Victory. Going to cancel out with that EX wing for the hard knockdown. Teleport for the side switch and gets the meaty light. Here we go. Pressure time for Alt Victory. No, another DP. 4 for 4.
He's counting them out, but the unit comes through. EXTP. Bust out City. Alt Victory's not going down. I like this. Don't let up. You cannot let up right here, even when you're on the back foot. Let me see that usage of the skybound art just like this. Pops on through. Oh, the dodge.
The dodge happened at the best time. Howitzer sniffing it out, saying, you know what, I'm going to be extra careful here. I'm going to step forward with a micro walk and not do a damn thing other than ruin your day. We're going to the rubber match. This is battle 3.
And this, again, will determine who's going to be taken out. If you're out, you're out. You don't get to come back to play. You're on the bench. You're on the stands, watching everybody else have fun. Alt Victory trying to do the teleport, but got DP put in the corner. EXTP waited and baited. The finesse and the bless. Right now, Howitzer going in.
There's the tech there from Alt Victory, going to try to figure out a way to escape. Nice jump back there from Howitzer to make sure that he kept Alt Victory facing that corner, but finally the Karma's going to come through and a counter hit with the crush.
You know what they say about karma, dog. It's only a matter of time. But here we go. For another day they get to live. Using that stance cancel right there. Finding the connection into the EX. Gets one more hit to do it. I see the skybound art at the bottom, but that made them hold this throw. And although you saw Alt Victory try to come back just like that, it's Howitzer's game right here. Set point.
Knockdown from the EX Talon. Great start for Alt Victory. Got to play it clean after this. There's that overhit low or counter hit right there from Howitzer, but Alt Victory is going to get the back throw. Try to establish the game and another DP. There's been no punishes, Cola. Howitzer is just letting it rip.
Every single time, and they're hitting too. They're hitting right, I'm telling you. Howitzer getting hit with that EX dive, the dash up. Alt is trying to apply some pressure, and right here in the corner is where you got to make your stand. EX connects, the sweep, EX off the backboard. The karma comes through in the clutch. We need one more sequence from either person. Could really seal the deal. The smooth on through didn't finish his plate. Dan, there were still some things on the side he didn't decimate. He's got to finish his plate.
Yo, you got to eat all the vegetables there if you want to get to that sweet, sweet dessert. And right now, we're hoping that Alt Victory, it doesn't bite him in the rear. Pushed up against the corner right now and run up counter overhead. Hit. That's it.
Did the Chicago special? Shouts to Callisto. Shouts to Callisto. Howitzer is the terror coming through in the neutral. You thought you could just block? My man had an overhead for you. And now it's through.
Down back and around these parts, says Howitzer. And you know what? You could really tell that the fact that it was a UL that Alt Victory was facing changed the way that pressure was being established. Tried to set up neutral with Talon. Most of the time they got jumped over, or if he was charging Talon, UL was just charging through, attacking right before anything could happen.
Word. So that means Alt Victory is out right now. Tbola down one player, but it's not over just yet. And remember, if Tbola's team somehow loses another player, they can challenge the captain to make this quick work if one of the players are able to take down the captain. That's the other part of it, right? But the captain that we've seen, both Flowerman and Tbola on both sides, are super strong players. But I'm not trying to prophesize no demise, all right? We're not there just yet.
Not quite. And you know what? You never know. Howard Zera shown the hand with UL for the moment. Definitely can be some data on the other side for Tbola's team to look at and say, okay, we saw how that went down. We got, a couple of notes here and there. Let's see how it plays out. So not over just yet. Alt Victory is going to have to, play the backup role, give people some ideas and thoughts on how Howard Zera approached everything, but not quite over just yet for Tbola.
Correct, dog. I mean, this is the cool thing about having a team-based kind of tournament. Even though they're first to twos and it's just like a one and done, as much as you had said, the fact of the matter is you get to sit here and take notes and say, this person did this, or we need to improve this, or if you go up, you need to make sure you're doing this no matter who you're playing against, right? You don't have the time to warm up and stuff like that. Maybe you had some matches right before or whatever, but you definitely got to be on your toes when you go in there. But again, having a team behind you can help power you up in a different way, and that's a different sort of play than we're used to seeing in fighting games, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the team exhibition format changes the game. I mean, you are still playing one-on-one, but you got a whole crew behind you, letting you know, hey, I fought this person before, watch out for this type of thing, or don't get caught by that. It's a different type of feeling. And even when you're out, you're still participating in the match. So that's one thing that I love about team matches so much is it's even if you lose, you're not out of it as far as the competition goes, because you can always play that role of support, help out your teammates.
I think the most fantastic thing is like someone as garbage as me could just get carried by the entire team. I'm out, but I got some analysis up here. I'll tell you something about what they like, what they dislike. Or they like long walks on the beach, but they dislike pistachios. I can give you that data. But
pistachios are plus on block, so just go ahead and throw them out every time you need. But that's exactly it, right? Like, you can play the part of the analyst, especially if you go out there first. Yeah, run the gambit, right? Push it to game 3, get some data down, and then share it back. Like, okay, this is what I saw. This is how it felt. You saw the matches as well.
Right, that's definitely true. But I got to give credit to anybody coming through that's been selected on this is definitely super strong. They're no low rank like me. Like I've been getting watched on the ranks, but not these dogs out here. Nobody coming through here is going to give you some bad low rank action. In fact, like even the people that weren't selected were super strong too as well. It was just a matter of the number of players that we had. You can't fit everybody, but that just goes to show you that there is a lot of people still grinding this game. There are a lot of people that want to still be strong in this game. And we still have a pretty buff scene in terms of people that are like, I need to get better, I want to get better than this person. The back and forth, especially in the Midwest, has been fantastic. If you guys watch the Waifu Dome, you know what's been going on. There's such a big back and forth within the top 4 spot, and then you see some new dogs coming through, like taking down some established people. This game is still hot. I'm telling you, it's still hot.
Oh yeah, it is definitely spicy, especially in the Midwest. The grinding don't stop, baby. Like, just because we're isolated in quarantine don't mean that the games don't be flying back and forth. That's for one thing for sure. And speaking of getting back at it, we're going to be going into our next match. Howitzer still on the sticks versus Ed. Expiration date went out a couple months ago. He's gone bad. It's going to be UL versus Matera.
He's gone bad. He doesn't go to bed when they say bedtime at 9 p.m. He's still staying up.
Nah,
he's got his parents.
Got the covers up. Game Boy light still on under the covers. I'm getting the hours in. I don't care what you say.
Gotta get them hours in against this kind of character right here. You don't want her to be in front of the face. This is where she wants to play. And Echo has to use the assault or something to get out of this pressure in the corner, but he is getting put down to the ground. Overhead connects.
Matera, one of those characters can get mauled on for sure, and that's what UL wants to do. Register wide open, immediate cash out. I need everything. I need the coins, I need the paper notes, and I need the big checks underneath the register too. I need all of them.
Let me get the receipts just in case. I just want to see what's going on. I just want to get the receipts. Find a use for that. Ed gone bad, getting clipped again. Round start. Howitzer coming through in the neutral, knowing that they have to get in to get that win. You don't want to play against a fireball game. You don't want to let them establish that. Ed, you need to go good with it, but you're getting counter hit with the overhead.
Again, immediately capitalize on the fact that Howitzer knows what UL's all about. Oppression on deck. Perfect from Howitzer. Game 1 over just that fast.
I gotta say, Alderon right here again is being the terror, but nice interruption this time. Don't let him run in for free. You gotta make them pay the toll. Again, using that far-reaching button to clip the run-ins, because again, you cannot let her run her game plan. She's got some of the plus frames or things that are really safe when she's in, and it's gonna hard to get that win. When you're Ed gone bad, you don't really have the reversal situation. You don't have a DP. You have to rely upon Skybound art for that. You don't want to do that. But speaking of defense, good anti-air put down to the ground and the follow-up butterfly.
And this is what Ed Gone Bad wants to do. Wow, there's a DP that was punished. Maybe Ed Gone Bad got a little bit of data from those DPs against Alt Victory. Ed Gone Bad evening things up round two, of game 2.
The leather jacket's on, dog. He's starting to get a little bit better. Wake up, Abare, getting the mash on, and now trying to send out the butterfly, the wait and the bait. Yo, that finesse and bless is able to push Alderon to the corner right here, and you got to be careful. When Matera runs her mix, she's dangerous.
Absolutely. The EX butterflies right there was successfully defended by Alderon. However, Ed Gone Bad working with that life lead and got the low hit there. Not a full conversion, but enough to be able to jump back. But again, Alderon not deterred, moving forward.
Interrupts the EX right there, trying to get the chase down. Nice anti-air. Why are you jumping to the skies? No surprise. I'm going to land this punish. Ed Gone Bad. Ed gone good with it.
Ed looking mighty good for game 2, evening things up. Again, going to the rubber match, and let's see how it plays out. Alderon came out on top against Alt Victory, but Ed Gone Bad with the assault in and the conversion, pushing Alderon into the corner and running oppression with Matera, saying, yo, you like offense? I do too.
Hold this right here. Hold all this pressure. Matera's game. It's her way to play. Sends him back down to the ground. The rainstorm. Watch your head. You should have brought the umbrella plus frames. And Ed Gone Bad backing up, trying to get the the stuff to come back. Get those things to kind of wind down, get your moves back, and then goes in. Almost one more hit for that win. There's the down.
Absolutely. Ed Gone Bad recognizing that establishing that life lead against a character like UL is super important. Put the foot on the pedal right at the beginning of that round, got a huge life lead and was able to just back off, allow Alderon to make a couple of forced errors and capitalize. But now it's going to be up to Alderon to continue that pressure forward, because that's been the success that Alderon has been having, is non-stop aggression.
It kind of seems the name of the game. Whoever can get the aggression going and put them on the back foot. And also, Alderon does also have a DP, and this will do it right here. Skybound Art City. Let's go to the final game, the final round. Alderon, are they going to stay in and get that win, or is it Ed Gone Bad down bad with it?
Ed Gone Bad trying to make sure that the team doesn't go bad with 2 people down. It's going to be up to him to make sure that everything's nice and clean.
You see that spot dodge right there. Anti-air, the pickup, laying on the damage. I'm telling you, laying on the damage. When Matera can do it, she can lay on the damage. The trade clash, EX.
There's the DP finisher. Again, Alderon just going for some standard pressure there. Nothing fancy at all, making sure that Ed Gone Bad stays correct and respects.
Like that back throw right there, try to put him in the corner. That's been a big pain point. We know that Ed Gone Bad has to make some critical decisions right here, and he might be in critical position to be put out of this. And it is enough. Alderon coming through in the clutch, bringing it back from the brink.
That was decisive stuff from Alderon. By decisive, I mean by deciding to never stop going in. DPs were punished, didn't care. Block streams were covered, didn't care. Overheads were blocked after the first game, didn't care.
It took a little bit.
Took a little bit, but still, I mean, Alderon knows the game plan, right? Character is going to rush you down, and then rush you down again. Ooh. So we got a special situation now. If we recall back to the beginning when we went over the format of the exhibition, Tbola's team has now unlocked the challenge. That means that Flowerman at any time from either of these players that are left, Kilo or Nacho, can be challenged directly. They can skip the line. They can get the fun pass at Six Flags. You don't have to wait out in the heat. You don't have to wait your turn. You go straight on the roller coaster and do what you need to do. So it's a possibility if they decide to go that route, but it's going to be up to Tbola and his team to make sure if that's the call they want to make.
I'm really curious because in this situation, you know, Tbola could and has actually defeated pretty much everyone on that list, maybe besides at least I've seen personally Teiga, you know, and could definitely do it. And Tbola, I think we see it right now. Dan, what does this mean?
I think that Kilo is going to go ahead and challenge Flowerman directly and try to just usurp the whole thing and take the exhibition for themselves. This means that it'll be Kilo versus Flowerman right away. Now, this is a captain battle, so it's going to be a 3 out of 5. This is the long haul, right?
Right.
But if Kilo is able to do it, finished. Cut him off at the head, and what better character else to do it with than the main character of the series?
Kilo says, clean your neck, because I'm coming for it. Clean your neck, because I'm coming for it. And if he gets it done, it's a wrap. Put some chicken and cheese in it, it's a wrap. Kilo, and he's done it before, too. He's been a champion of the Midwest scene. I don't care if you moved to Florida. You ain't a Florida man. You a Midwest, Mid-Best, baby.
There you go.
Okay? I had to let the people know, Dan. You
gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. Yeah, we've seen Kilo tearing up the skies with the captain, but, you know, we spoke a lot about Kilo. Flowerman, no slouch whatsoever. Rocking that fairy. And it's mad crisp. It's gonna be a match. They're the captain for a reason, right? Like it's not just you throw a dart at the board and it landed on Flowerman. No, this is not gonna be an easy match. So Kilo's gonna have to be on top of it if he wants to take it for a squad. Having said that, the pressure really is on Flowerman, right? Because you're the captain of the team. If you lose, the exhibition is over. So that could play a factor into how things go.
That's true. At the same time, Flowerman does also mess around, dabble in, and do damage with UL. So I'm really curious to see if that's going to be coming out in the clutch. You know, one thing that we've never seen, you know, is that they've never really been able to pick a color. In switching around characters is fine, but they've never been able to pick a color. So I hope today's the day at Flowerman 6 with one color. I'm sorry, I got to call them out. The people in the chat know. Y'all know what's going on. Flowerman never picks a color, and we've given him so much grief for it. Let's see if today is the day they pick that right color. That might actually be a sign too, right? You powered up, you pick the right color, you stick with it. You're like, this is mine.
This could be the story.
Putting my foot down. I had to. I'm sorry. But people, either way this happens, it's going to be some great action. This could be the end of the exhibition, or it could be more games and putting Tbola in a bad spot because Kilo is a world-class, Granblue player. This you take him out of the team, you're in some trouble.
Yeah. Kilo stepping up to the plate, and you know what? It like you said, we're definitely top tier Granblue player, you know, important and member of the team as everyone is, but we know Kilo has been able to pull out some wins in Granblue history, so this is going to be it.
The Waifu Dome Classic out here, people. If you're not watching the Waifu Dome, you're already messing up, but you're getting a little bit of that taste right here, right now. By the way, make sure you guys are watching the Waifu Dome every Saturdays. Got a show for the homie, BG Callisto, right here on this channel on the Saturdays. But people, if you want a taste of that, you want an appetizer, actually more of a feast, one of them big platters, you're going to see it right here. Flowerman versus Kilo. Let's see how long this exhibition lasts.
All right, Kilo, this match is going to be, you know, Kilo putting down that pressure. Of course, if you're Gran, you want your enemy in the corner for sure. But also, Kilo's going to have to be careful throwing out fireballs because of the hit grab from Fairy. If you're not full screen, like real full screen, you might get caught up and put into the mix.
The gorilla trying to come through in the neutral right here, banging the fist against the wall. That is Flowerman. That is Fairy. That's the name of the game. The anti-air boot. Are you kidding me? And now stuck in the corner. Is that where you want to be? Kilo with a lot of meter knows that one hit will definitely do it if he can find that conversion.
Charging up the power surge there, just, you know, taking the opportunity for that powerful, unique option that Gran has. Flowerman with the life deficit, but Kilo knows it only takes a little bit and the tables are turned.
EX boot connects. You thought it was over with the boot. All he had to do was just tie it up a little bit. Just tie it up. Get a little bit more accurate with it. It still hits just right. And just like that, Kilo with the first one. Round start with a medium boot as well. Going in, trying to get that win.
Kilo, definitely a player that will just pull the trigger on boot and DP. As a matter of fact, it'll be boot into DP at times, even if boot is blocked. However, Flowerman right now hemmed up in the corner. Kilo with a massive life lead. This is a bad situation for Flowerman.
The plus frames you saw on that unique as well. Now just making sure that it's going to be a one-touch situation. Again, Kilo can get this win. All he's got to do is hit him, and with the perfect KO, the Gucci, the gold stuff. Kilo, quick things, but it's a first to 3. We still got more games to play and on the way. Flowerman thinking about it.
Flowerman taking some time. I like to see this from Flowerman, knowing that, you know, a loss means the exhibition is over. Took a little bit of time. Do some, some analyzing and deciding how to switch it up. But Kilo keeping to the same game plan of advancing forward, jumping heavy right there over the whip, going to earn Kilo the corner. EX Fireball block, but huge plus frames. Nice sweep there from Flowerman to stop the oppression.
I like the timing to jump out of that mix too. You know, in this season, she's a little bit weaker, so the setup's got to be a little bit stronger and tighter. This time, the boot is denied, EX applied, and Flowerman getting some space. It's not you, it's me, and catches him coming in. Never mind.
The GG mix got blocked from Kilo. However, Flowerman escapes the corner, but Kilo keeps at it, follows through, commits all the way. All dogs go to heaven, going to connect and knock Kilo back. I need some room.
I need some space. I need some space. Going the other, oh no, but there we go, changing pace. The back though, but still Kilo jumping out, and again, one touch situation where it's so dangerous to swing against his character. Empty threat, no bite, no bait right here. Flowerman trying to get the connect, no go.
Yeah, Kilo right there, EX boot, but it was really well spaced, so it was not that minus. Didn't give Flowerman the opportunity to punish, but life lead whittled down for both players. One touch, just a dab will do for either one. Activate the custom combo mode from Flowerman.
You kind of let this character play like this. You put yourself in an unfortunate situation. Long range, and you're not close to the face. The anti-air, 2H.
Indiana Jones converting for Flowerman. Needs every round pretty much to tie things up, and this is going to be really important. Boot denied again from EXDP. Flowerman's been on point.
Yeah, it's been really good. The timing's been really good, and just like that, I was about to speak of the timing. The unique coming through in the clutch finds a throw bait, the bite, and this is a lot of damage. Just needs one more hit to do it. One more good sequence will do it right here. I see the Skybound on the other side, a Kilo. He's trying to make this a quick one. He's got Uber Eats at the door, but Flowerman saying, listen, you got to wait here a second. And that guy threw it out and is punished for it.
All right, again, the GG setup for the Oki here. Kilo got to keep it clean, but that's a counter hit. Drill to the face, said, I got some walls to refinish. And Flowerman going to move us into game 3, tying it up 1 game apiece in this first to 3 set.
Yo, Flowerman putting him through the drywall, says, see what's on the other side. See how the neighbors are doing over there.
Check
and
them
you
out
see, I gotta give Flowerman credit, because at this point I would have been panicking, sweating. But you see the chase down that he forced Kilo to go through, knowing that that's his win condition. Like, you got to come to me, and in low health, I can get that win.
And it's about that adjustment, right? Like you said, Flowerman deciding to turn up the heat a little bit, forcing Kilo to go on the back foot, and it worked out really well. Jumping heavy there to stop the Spidey swing. Kilo pushing Flowerman into the corner, looking for some kind of throw attempt there, but nothing doing, and Flowerman's going to get the side switch.
Yeah, against the DP, or normal DP, I should say. Another GG. Jump in, not deep enough.
Kilo establishing again, dashing in with the crouching unique from Gran, just pressing with block streams, trying to get in close enough to capitalize on a whip button or a jump in right there. Spidey swing again, anti-air, nothing doing, and this time Flowerman actually is able to escape with the swing.
Nice block, a little bit of a punish right there, but the connection, the hit confirms. Anime players got though. Flowerman, one more hit to do it. Careful though, Kilo can take this all the way back. You see that Skybound art, you got to be careful with what you throw out. No lacking or slacking out here, I'm telling you.
Absolutely not. You see Kilo always trying to space out to be in that range where boot can land, even if his block is not super negative, so it won't be punished, but it can also catch the startup of a button.
Jump in unique. A lot of blocks, great defense attack. The tech to stay alive. He read the book, the tech to stay alive. 2H connects, and there's the down. Flowerman still in it. People counting them out, trying to put Kilo on the stands. And that would be big. Again, that would be so huge. To put Kilo down for the count, they're out a player. You thought you could challenge a captain like this? When you just a private?
Definitely a statement saying, yo, I'm the captain for a reason. Respect the rank. but it's going to take a little bit more first 3 situation. Flowerman, though, doing a great job right now of just spacing out with sweep, setting down GG to make sure Kilo does not get any kind of horizontal attack vector, and now just playing the range game. This is where Fairy is best.
Now you got to hold this pressure right here. Coming on through with the whole damn crowd. The whole Zoom picks him up, gets the EX. This should be enough into the DP finish. Flowerman, 2
Hit him
up.
With the low, said, yo, you got a little spot. Let me get that for you real quick. Let me buff that out.
Scuff it up, dog. Scuff it up. My man Kilo's looking real scuffed out here. This is looking real long. Flowerman on game point. Kilo gonna have to get a little bit Florida man inside him, get a little bit wild. Yeah, there we go. The wild, not mild. Get the conversions that we are used to seeing and get the damage on the deck. That's the name of the game in this matchup. You have to go in. You can't be stopped. You can't let people stop you. You gotta keep swinging.
That's speaking of swing away to Kilo, and it was a home run. Power Surge going to connect on a counter hit. That's the off the wall, and now we're going to move into round 2 just like that. Kilo, as you said, need to turn up the heat a little bit. Scoville levels need to hit the millions so we can keep it spicy.
Exactly. I'm trying to see his final round. Nice EXDP though. Get some distance, but the timing on his boots have been really good. We've seen someone get whip punished and dealt with, but for the most part, those boots have claimed a lot of space. But now he is spaced back against the corner. You got to find a way out. You got to find the exit sign.
Kilo has been really finding a lot of jump heavies instead of the uniques from Gran. The extra range on that helps out a lot with Fairy, but there's the crouching heavy again from Flowerman as an answer. The setup into the combo right now from GG, and Kilo is looking a little rough for wear on the health department.
Dog, he's looking raggedy. He's looking mad raggedy with a jump and unique. Dash up overhead gets blocked. He knew the Chicago special. Flowerman's been hit with that so many times. Needs to find those final hits. Kilo is not ours just yet. We've seen Gran come back from way less, to be honest. EX boot. This could be the start. The Skybound art. He said, my name is on the game. My name is on the game. It's called Granblue Fantasy for a reason.
Fantasy's becoming reality for Kilo. We're going to game 5. This is it. If Flowerman takes it, Kilo's knocked out, and we continue with the exhibition. But if Kilo takes it, it's a wrap. Put a bow on it and go ahead and put it under the tree for next year's Christmas, because we're done.
Flowerman, I hope you can stay alive, but that damage has been applied. We've seen Kilo come through with the boop of the EXTP. Flowerman getting super antsy, knowing that you can't let this character come through. Nice punish. Landed on the GG. Got a full conversion right there, but pushed himself in the corner. We out. Never mind.
Never mind. Flowerman going in with the drill right there, trying to, establish a couple of more situations where Kilo was forced to try to jump in and got the 2H there. Nothing really to set Flowerman up for any corner pressure. And now it's Kilo's turn. Gran in the corner. This is a dangerous situation.
Oh, this is super dangerous because this is it right here. Kilo is on set point of this exhibition, about to end it on the quick things. You guys want to see more matches? Kilo is denying you that with his Kilo patented pressure.
It's going to be a heavy task right now for Flowerman to come back. Kilo smells the victory right there, smells the end of the exhibition, and if he is able to convert here, that's going to be it. Flowerman already down to half health, and you're in the corner. You already know. Captain trying to make it happen.
Nice interruption, had to do it. The Abari didn't get the counter hit that he wanted. Is out of the corner, the great escape. Let me see that DP right after. No, try to go for the connection. Just the flip out though from Kilo. And the tech to stay alive. Flowerman doing everything in his power to not get hit, not get touched or tapped. Because just like that, it'd be over, right? Oh. Just like that, it will be over then. And this exhibition is over. Kilo takes it, taking down the captain. Said, bring me your best. I'll take it all down.
He said, I want Commodus. I don't want any other of the gladiators in the ring. I want your emperor. I want the head honcho. I need to talk to the manager.
He skipped the line. He skipped the line.
Said no.
I can't.
You're going to take this return. You're going to take this return. I don't care if I don't have the receipt.
Not a receipt on him. But if we look at the receipts right here, all it took was Kilo to come back in the clutch for Tbola's team. That could have been looking long. It was down to the wires. You got to give credit to Flowerman. We didn't even get to see the rest of them play. But today, it is Kilo as the winner. I can't believe this.
Yo, definitely not what we expected. But we will be lining up some more exhibitions so we can see some more Granblue Fantasy Versus. But the team exhibition was canceled by Kilo. You know, I can't say, you know, I saw that one coming, but you know what? Kilo sent the private DM to Tbola and like, yo, I heard there's a ruckus out on the deck. You might be the captain for the team, but I play the captain. I'm going to make it happen.
And he made it happen, dog. But we're going to make more matches happen coming up your way, people. I know things were looking short, but we had a contingency plan. Plan B, C, and D. So we're going to have some more matches lined up for you guys so you guys can continue to enjoy this great Granblue action. If you're in the chat, let me know about that. Let me know, like, you know, how you guys are feeling about Granblue right now, who you're playing right now, how you guys are feeling about the new DLC character. Because I'll tell you one thing, I played a few matches against the DLC character. I'm a little tilted. I'm a little tilted. I'm not gonna lie. Just let me go gorilla, and with the parry system that he has, he just denies you that.
No fun whatsoever. You don't get to have fun. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna play patiently. Otherwise, you're going to die. It's like the parents come home, you were partying, you didn't know they were coming back early. Everybody's having fun over. Everybody go home.
It's a wrap.
It's done.
It's Uncle Uno, right? It's Uncle Uno.
Uncle Uno comes in, you know, and you got to respect the uncle. You got to respect your elders. But one thing we're going to respect is the little bit of time it takes to get the exhibition set up, but we will be having more Granblue Fantasy Versus. I'm going to take a small break, and then we'll be back with some more matches. Stick around. Welcome back to Frosty Faustings XIII Granblue Fantasy regular exhibition after it was just ended by Kilo. Cola, how you feeling about that?
You guys already heard how I felt, but it was actually pretty good. I gotta admit that the having something different like this is really cool, and I'd love to see more things like this in the future in terms of like team tournaments and stuff like that. Having a spin makes it is really enjoyable for not only the competitors but the viewers as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. But we're not done just yet. We're gonna have some exhibitions coming up your way, and we might start this off with a little bit of a Ladiva mirror.
Oh, yo, some of the hypest matches in the game are Ladiva mirrors, just going all the way in. It's going to be Alderon versus SethSeries. No strangers to danger, either one of them. So this should be really fun.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic. When grapplers go at each other in any game, it's always super fun because their win condition is I have to be by you. So I have to be close to you. So it's a matter of both of them just clashing, headbutting, getting close, real up close and personal, smelling the breath. Oh, you had garlic for lunch, but this is going to be a first of three situations. So there's a lot of time to play and a lot of time to acclimate, deliberate, and hopefully not defibrillate. Let's get it.
Heart-stopping action coming at you right now. SethSeries versus Alderon, first three. Ladiva, the Myrrh.
Yes, sir. Let's see what happens here. SethSeries been on this character for a good long while. You know, been working with this character, been looking for switches, but you can't. Maybe this would have been the moment to have that secondary that they've been looking, like kind of searching for and still searching for. Because now you're in the mirror. It's a test of who knows this character better and who can apply it against somebody, you know, with the same toolkit.
Absolutely. And it's looking like Alderon right now is doing all the application head on.
Literally. Damage applied directly to the forehead. Damage applied directly to the forehead. Alderon with the first one.
Just like that, like you said, explosive matchup always is a grappler mirror. A nice intercept there from Alderon, just whiffing, catching out the dashing attempt from SethSeries. And, you know, the Ladiva special right there from SethSeries, run up throw. Finally going to get that strike throw mix up going. Here we are.
Going to the corner right here. EX connects. Can continue the pressure. Going for the throw. Reset. Command grab flavor. Down you go.
Absolutely. SethSeries again going for another throw there, mixing it in that strike throw. I mean, that's a Ladiva special. Meaty connects. Immediate cancel into the skybound art. Holland's finest to the dome.
That was meaty, no vegan, baby. I didn't see a dang vegetable on that menu list. SethSeries said the answer was, what if I just ran the command grabs more? What if I just ran my mix more? Tried to get it, but didn't get it. Right there, Alderon with the punish. Getting the push of the corner with the X Lariat. To the other side of the screen we go. Punish on that, not a big one though.
Large enough, but Alderon, like you said, getting that corner pressure, letting the headbutts rock. SethSeries said, I like this song. I'm going to bang to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Full concert right here. Try to get the dash or command, grab the sweep, set him up for it. And now going in with that pressure, again, you see a lot of the corner push. That's going to be like that uncomfortable situation. She doesn't have a reversal, and she has to hold this command grab.
Speaking of holding, SethSeries trying to hold the whole game. Another wake-up scoop from SethSeries. And you saw SethSeries actually just letting headbutts rock, right? Conditioning Alderon to say, look, you're going to respect this headbutt. And then immediately when another headbutt was about to come up, throw.
It's really funny. You know, like we talk about how grapplers are, grappler players are having more fun than the other person, and they're only having fun when you're not having fun. It must suck right now to hold all this pressure, no reversal. You got to hold this mix. You've been giving to people. Now you're on the receiving end of this. Perfect. Not just yet. One more hit to do it. Oh, there it is. The counter came out. Tried to mash, but his hopes were dashed. SethSeries with quick work.
Absolutely fast work right there. Lariat's going to push Alderon again to the corner, and SethSeries again with the strike throw mix said you can have the whole family size bag, and it's a spicy flavor.
I'm telling you, SethSeries is having a lot of fun right now. There's a smile on his face. Every mix that connects, there's a smile on his face. Another perfect KO. SethSeries says you better answer back, and it better be quick. It better be in seconds, all right?
Or otherwise you're gonna be gone. This is game 3 right now. SethSeries doing the GDQ run for this exhibition.
Making it quick things out here again, the command grab. But that, it's easier said than done to deal with a grappler. When you're a grappler, again, you don't have the kind of defensive mechanics that other characters have, right? So you have to hold a lot of this.
Absolutely. And, SethSeries spent that whole first game just letting headbutts rock, conditioning Alderon, and now it's been paying off the whole time. But this is finally Alderon's chance here with this corner pressure.
Jumps out, put it back down to the ground. Good pickup, good connection right here. On the other end, 1-800 damage. That's a connection. 1-800 damage, the empty grab. I cannot believe that landed. You've been putting people through the ringer with that, and guess what? You got to hold this countdown. Not enough to kill? Yes, it will. SethSeries on set point.
Yo, that ain't no 800 number. That's an 888. That's not toll free. You got to pay. SethSeries making Alderon pull out the whole credit card.
Dog, that's the painful. When you slide that sucker out, like you do that real slow because you don't want to pay. You're like, man, it's just eating you inside. But right now, Alderon's getting eaten up in the corner. This has been a pain point again. Trying to get that win in SethSeries, but now the answer back from Alderon. The chops coming through, nice dodge, and the punish, applying the pressure
directly to the head. There's the double hits right there from SethSeries, but Alderon fighting the way out. Super, why not? I'm gonna just do it. Everything else been working. Boots to the cheek.
Work him in the finale right here. A quick 3-0. He found the answer. And you know what I said? I said maybe he needs another character. Fighting a mirror match sucks, but SethSeries is like, it doesn't suck for me, dog. It's gonna suck for you when you get mixed, and that's gonna do it right there. They're still gonna play it out. You get off the cabinet. You lost. Sorry, you lost. Get off the cabinet. You ain't got no more.
Got somebody else behind you, looking at the quarter they put next to you, like, it's hello.
First to 3, right?
That's me. That's me. You said first to 3, right?
Said first to 3, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Excuse me. I see the counter right there. I can see the win counter right there.
I definitely saw you lose 3 times. I definitely saw you lose 3 times. My quarter is right there.
That is so funny. It's just like he's still going in, and
it doesn't matter.
Got the win. It was good stuff. The SethSeries, they've been looking at like having a different pick in this game, having a secondary. And I'm kind of glad that we didn't see anything right here. Kind of glad that he just ran the mirror match. And I've not seen SethSeries run the mirror match in a while. I believe there was a time where he did, and he might have lost like a couple months ago, weeks ago. But now I see the power of Seth when he believes in himself. When he's just like, dog, I'm getting these mixes. And if you get a few hits here or there, I don't care. SethSeries with the victory, giving you a little more showcase of what he can do on this side right here.
It's real good to see SethSeries just kind of commit to the bit, as they say in comedy, and it worked out really well. There were no jokes about it on Alderon's side. That was some serious damage being put out from SethSeries every time the corner situation happened. But you know what? I mean, like you said at the very beginning, these mirror matches, no matter what game you're in, is really a test of player versus player and knowledge about where your characters are weak. So that's what makes it special. And Ladiva being a grappler and it being Granblue makes it an extra fun time. So shout outs to both SethSeries and Alderon for giving us a little bit of the grappler special.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people out there, you can talk all you want about grapplers, and I do too, but, you know, the work that SethSeries put in, and I'm obviously Alderon too as well, cannot be denied, you know, but now, we're not going to deny you any more matches. We're going to have more on the way soon. We're going to have Teiga versus Kilo. Teiga versus Kilo, the one who just won the... Teiga's like, hold up now.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't face me.
Hello?
You didn't face me.
It's the situation where you're playing a MOBA and you're like, you may have beat the team, but you didn't win lane. You didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. 1v1 me right now, bro. I'm ready to go in.
He's doing it. He's doing it for the team. He's coming back. He was a secret boss, the optional boss. You go off the path on the left side. It's Toxic Teiga sitting there. Teiga
versus Kilo right now. You're going to see the Lancelot from Teiga. Kilo obviously sticking to the Gran and trying to run the same game plan.
And this character this season lands so strong right now.
Yes.
And you're seeing it right here. And someone like Teiga, who's labbed them out and really applied a lot of pressure, been in top spots of their own tournament runs as well. You're seeing the results of that. The constant pressure. How does it feel, Gran? You put it on the fairy, but I can put it back on you.
Absolutely, and that's what it's going to be all about for Kilo, is surviving that pressure. Teiga has a life lead, established it, backed out, didn't want any of the Gran shenanigans happening. Wow, trip on the dash thrust, wow.
Excuse me, Kilo. Not done just yet, finds a hit. One more hit to do it, to be honest. And Teiga, after all that work, after all that pressure, Kilo found the moment to do the damage. Just needs to finish it out. You just got to close it out, dog. One more bite is all it's going to take.
Only a dab. That could have been dangerous, but an LDP recovers mad fast. You know, one of those things that Gran has, and Teiga wasn't able to close it out.
Nice to bite the bait, and now into the Skybound Art. This should finish it right here, Teiga. That could have been so bad for Teiga at that point. He could have overextended and got punished, but it was actually Kilo who got weighted and baited. Out here, Teiga pulling on the great offense and that switch up from defense to offense, using this movement of the character to get the win. That's only the first round, though.
Yeah, only the first round, first to three, as we said, so plenty of time to adapt unless you run into that swinging heavy from Gran. The DP is going to clash on the teleport. Kilo keeps the corner pressure for a little bit, and as you said, it's going to be about when Teiga can get that damage and then get out of there when the cooldowns are down.
Nice slide right here. Good defense from Kilo, but still gets jumped in on. That multi-hitting jump in just is so good, and not many characters have that kind of a toolkit right there. Whipping the throws, it was a setup. It was a setup.
The whole time he had the gun to the back of your head and you didn't even realize it.
It's always the closest ones, right? It's always the ones closest to you right here. Teiga, don't get hit, touch or tap, but just like that, the damage on the deck, unique, heavy, going right into the Skybound Art. This won't kill, but this will put Kilo in a prime position to take it. If he does kill, I swear I'm getting off this chair, though. It won't do it. The scaling, I believe in the Granblue scaling. I believe in the gut system to save him, and it does.
Faith-based survival right now for Teiga. He's gonna have to believe in all the tools that Lancelot had off the wall. Nah, nothing doing. Kilo saying, yo, All-Star game ain't for another month, dog. No backboard plays this time.
Not today, not today. Kilo came to play. I'm telling you, the whip pressure that we've seen, the buffers and things like that, be able to catch on the right moments. You know, Gorilla Gran, he may be, but applying all those things in the right way is how Kilo is able to be so strong with this character and so dominant in situations that turn things back in his favor. But falls to the fireball, Teiga's got him caught in the corner.
Yeah, stuck in the corner right now. Teiga just trying to keep the guessing game going with the Rekkas, but Kilo's like, I'm not guessing, I'm just pressing buttons, and it's working out really well. Despite Teiga having him in the corner, not able to capitalize just yet. Fireball trade goes into Kilo's favor, and here we go. Kilo anti-air, big damage.
Get out of the skies, dog. You gotta stay grounded with it. You gotta be more realistic with it. But the dash up back throw, defensive style right here. Teiga's gotta make the comeback, the return, no receipt right here. You gotta do it. You gotta do it now, Gohan. The late tech to eat some damage, Teiga, trying to open him up. Kilo with the great defense, though.
Store is definitely closed right now. Teiga trying to get in, but Kilo said you gotta come back 8-5. That's when we're open. Go home.
Dog, why are you here? You see the sign on the door. We've told you you can look it up on Google Maps. What are you doing here?
You can't be here. Teiga, though, not being deterred from running that game plan. Nice slide there. Going to catch Kilo trying to walk forward, establish himself back towards mid-screen. But the side switch for Kilo spells trouble for Teiga. We all know the recipe for disaster with Gran, and there it is. A little bit of butter to make it go down smooth.
And he's cooking right here, but Teiga, sorry to say, bro, you should look at the timer, dog. You should have one of them old-fashioned egg timers, because now you're looking a little bit raw, as now Teiga is trying to turn things back. And we've seen Teiga take it back just like that in one of the rounds, right? And we've seen him also in other matches in other tournaments. Teiga never out of it. He knows his character. He's been studying, labbing, making the content out there. Let's see if he can apply that same sort of content he's making in the match right here. Here we go.
There it is. Power charge all the way up from Kilo. Danger city for Teiga if he gets clipped by that. Dare I say might be over, but like you said, Teiga aware of the situation, aware that he has the life lead, throwing out the fireballs there, just trying to get Kilo to run into something and get around.
Kilo trying to get that unique going, that trade situation, and plus, ooh, that could have been it, Teiga. You got to be buffering, dog. Nicely underneath the fireball, the reactions. EX connects. EX does not connect here, and Teiga with the punish.
Patience make patience. Send him to the hospital for that round, did Teiga. And you know what? Notice how Teiga is moving into boot range and then sliding back a little bit. And it worked really well at the end of the round right there.
Nice dodge to the fireball. Whipping the throws. We've seen this, though. Is this a repeat? Then we just watch this match? Teiga coming back just like that. I love that. Just waiting and baiting. Late tech, eat some damage. The interruption from Kilo, but Teiga will not be denied this pressure. He will not be denied this W if he has it his way.
Absolutely, but this might be a windy, sir, depending on what Kilos decide to do. Double tap from Teiga right there into the Skybound Arc. Scaling going to be mad heavy on the lights, but corner pressure and Trouble City for Kilo. Last chance, last dance.
Only get one. You only get one more hit to do it. The unique. I like that. Dash up, Kilo. I feel like you want to pressure, as you know, someone like Kilo wants to keep that pressure going, but Teiga has been able to smooth on through. But here goes the boot, dog. All it takes is a boot to the face. Everyone's got a plan so they get hit with a boot to the face.
No plan survives the boot from Gran. And right now, Teiga looking to just keep it going just a little bit. Pressure time from Kilo, the back step. Awesome. Trying to tech the throw and the punish from Kilo.
That two-step. My man was dancing, dog. Song wasn't even on. He was still dancing.
You know, sometimes you just hear the rhythm in your head. And right now, Kilo trying to dance his way to the end of game 2.
And he's making quick work right here. Caught by that meaty boot. Even the flip out still got caught. Get got. And now Kilo on the verge again of getting that win. Back throw, Teiga got to make these corner pressure situations count, but it's hard when the EXTP comes your way.
Yeah, Teiga really up against it right now as far as life goes and momentum. It's all Kilo all the time. Don't change the channel. It's a marathon.
It's every day. It's Kilo. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day is Kilo day. If he has it his way, I'm telling you, Kilo on game point, and this is a great round start with the anti-air, the 2H, all the way to the corner, finding these counter hits, these EXs, backing off to let things, you know, come back, and still has the unique and the trade, always in favor of Gran. His name's on the game, baby.
Definitely going to be Trouble City again for Teiga with this light deficit, but finally has some momentum here and able to apply some corner pressure. EX Fireball, nothing doing. Backs away, doesn't want anything funny happening. A nice tick throw there from Teiga. Continuous pressure, Kilo hemmed up, but he does have Skybound Art, and if Teiga gets clipped by anything, a cancel into it is going to do it.
Ooh, getting closer to that situation. The sweep. Just blocks it out. He knows that he's in prime position just to take this. Chip is on the table real soon here. It's looking like a chip no dip situation. The late tech Kilo says, I'll bring my own food, dog. You ain't got to worry about that. But the chip, no dip. Kilo on set point. He said, you wanted to have this match? You want the smoke? Dog, I got the ice. That's real nice. Kilo coming through.
Yeah, Kilo looking to close things out with a 3-0. Again, Teiga in the corner, double crouching medium again from Kilo. He's been using that so well for pressure. I mean, everybody who's fought a Gran knows what it is. The crouching medium is going to be their pressure session, but Teiga able to escape, but the life again is mad low.
All it takes is one more hit, though. You know that he wants that punish, and he'll find it. One more hit to do it. The DP is gone. It's off the table and falls to the fireball. Kilo taking this exhibition over Teiga 3-0. You said you wanted the smoke, dog. I got those hands. I'm gonna deliver to you. To you. I can't even talk because the med Kilo 3-0 Teiga. I'm sorry, Teiga. You gotta hold that one, dog. That is ridiculous. I can't even talk. I'm done.
That is, Kilo said, you know what? I've got enough for you and the whole crew. Don't worry about it. Party favors for everyone. Plenty of salt to go around. I brought it to school and I can share it with the class.
To be honest though, I gotta give credit to Teiga. He did play really well, but Kilo was on something different tonight. Kilo just built different tonight, right?
It's one of those nights where Kilo was able to do the things that we're used to seeing Kilo do, right? And it's the connection level on those boots in neutral it's just ridiculous. Like the move shouldn't look like that, like when other people do it, it doesn't happen that way. But Kilo, for whatever reason, has the ability to make boot look even more broken than people claim it to be. So big ups to Kilo for doing the do. Shout outs to all the players and special big ups to the sponsors. We're going to show you who's showing some loves to Frosty.
So our first one, so Virtual Artist Alley, you guys can hit up the live Discord during the event. FrostyFaustings.com AA 2021. You guys can chat with all your favorite artists, get a look at what's going on. You see Geki's Popcorn out there and more. They got keychains, illustrations, stickers, jewelry bags, retro gaming, arcade stick parts, which I know you need, and more. So make sure you guys are checking that out right now.
And while you're at it, go ahead and throw something on nice to rock for all times of the year. Frosty Faustings XIII merchandise. You got t-shirts, you got the hoodies, you got the skull caps, stickers, mouse pads, and TCG playmats. Whatever you need with the Frosty branding on it, they got it. So go ahead and check them out. Pick up some merch for Frosty.
And guys, if you want to, check out these match arenas, matchreel.com FFXIII. You can contribute to the pools of the games that are going on right now. Donate with the free codes too. If you got some scrap, you can pay it their way. There's already $650 pay out to the top 8. So make sure you guys are checking out and supporting the players and supporting what's going on.
Speaking of support, Guilty Gear Strive coming out April 9th. Pre-orders are available. Got that rollback that you need for the situation that we're in, and the visuals on point. Check it out. Releasing on PS5, PS4, and Steam on April 9th. Pre-order now.
And people, make sure you guys, as you've been seeing, some of the new characters that have been coming out, pick up the new guys and gals coming through the season 2 that we're on right here, the Character Pass season 2 that's going on Granblue Fantasy, what you've been watching out here. It's available on Steam and PS4 right now.
And you can pick up Annie of the Stars for Skullgirls second encore coming soon to that game. But if you want to check her out early, Skullgirls Mobile, download on the App Store or Google Play.
Now you guys can also play Them Fighting Herds, a real game. Don't let the art style fool you. This is a real serious game, and it's got some serious rollbacks. So guys, check it out. Be able to play with your friends, without much trouble. And they've got their first DLC character, Shandy, coming through. The GOAT coming soon, and it's 40% off on the Humble Bundle store all weekend.
And speaking of GOAT, you can rock it on your chest and back. Fighting Herds merch, official merch store up and ready to go. tfh.gaminggenerations.com. Go ahead and rep the game that you love.
We're repping, we're going to keep it on the anime things out here. Under Night just came through with a physical copy of the PS4 and newly available for the Nintendo Switch. I'm excited picking that up. Brand new controller edition available as well with the OST. First US release with the art book plus the keychain. Can't ask for better.
And speaking of anime, if you ain't never IAD'd on a Hitbox, you are doing yourself a disservice. Hitbox, take control. Go ahead and check it out. Top players use it all the time. Daigo, Kawano, Cloud 805, Coup d'etat, Evasion, and Super Akuma. Hitbox.com/Frosty for some cool deals. Take control.
And you guys can control all the characters in the game Fantasy Strike. Every character is available to play right out of the gate online. No grind to unlock anything. And you can play against your friends all across the globe with world-class netcode. And I'm telling you, you get to play with anybody internationally. And that's actually what's been going on in Frosty Faustings. It's the only game that's fully international and has spectating built in, so you don't even need to go to the lobby.
And new to the scene, Metafy going to be able to teach you how to take it to the next level by the people who are already there and playing the game. You can check them out at the website metafy.gg. Level up, learn from the people who know how to do it best. Yo, okay.
Ooh.
We got Mars of the Zen variety versus the Revenant one. Mix-up. This is going to be kind of nice. Zen Mars, obviously, you know, no stranger to danger in the Midwest. If you've ever in your life checked out a waifu dome, then you've seen Zen Mars. And Mix-up, also another strong player, like we said, was on the list. So this exhibition is going to be kind of crisp.
Yo, bars, damn bars, let's go. Feel a certain kind of way, and this is actually going to be really fun because we have seen Mars fight Tbola and fight the Lowain for God knows how long, and we know that Mars has obviously fought other Tbolas, other Lowains, right? But you're gonna have to fight somebody different, so you have to disassociate how they might want to play their Lowain, like from how you played Lowain normally, right? Like you might have played Tbola's Lowain a lot, but now you have to have something ready from the mix stuff. You gotta have something ready for Mix-up himself.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's going to take a little bit of time perhaps to adapt, but that's why it's the first of three, so we can see the players go to the distance. Right now, Mix-up pushing Mars into that corner, rocking the Suya man himself. And you know what? In this matchup, we're going to see Mix-up do exactly what he did right there, play that distance game with the normals, throw out some of the homies to see if he can get Mars on the back foot. But right now, he's calling out all the friends, HPA on deck.
This man's avoiding everything. I can't believe it. Look at the spot dodge, but still gets clipped. Got a little bit too spicy for his own good. Now popping off the clothes. Dog, my grandpa's too powerful. You guys have to stop praying for him. My grandpa is too powerful. Don't let him land a single hit, because this character, if he does, is going to do a ton of damage.
Yeah, it's grown man damage time all the time if he gets the hit. Mars has Mix-up hemmed up in the corner. The conversion right there with the old man hand.
That hand definitely hit. That's years and years of experience behind those punches. That's why the old man hands hit a little bit harder. They just hit different. You can't let that happen if you're Mix-up.
There's a whole life story in every punch, and you can only read it chapter by chapter.
Exactly. But this is bad right here. You don't have, you know, the usual, again, kind of reversal. So you have to rely upon that innate defense, which Zen Mars actually is really good about. He does have that. You see him pushing him outside the corner. Nice jump over, gets connection right here. The push of the corner. The chip is adding up. This is what the character's about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just because you block that punch doesn't mean you block that punch. Your life bar still taking a heavy chunk off of it. And if you just let it rock, you're going to look up and be like, whoa, where'd my life go?
Dog, it's the internal damage. Yo, say it with your chest. And now Zen Mars using that as a way to get in, and now he's going to get that win. Skybound Art City, the double fist. Double stuff.
Might be too much to digest for Mix-up. We'll see how it goes on in the game too. Zen Mars doing a great job of not allowing himself to be pushed into a situation where he has to walk through all the assists, Katalina bots, the homies coming out. Staying on top of Mix-up is going to be the key.
Exactly, just as you say that. Jumps in, nice, able to get the stagger on some of his moves, and you see Mix-up biting for a lot of these hits right here. Zen Mars, still, you know, you still got to be careful of the meter. That meter situation is going to be real important for Lowain if it gets used.
There's the flex right there, going to just keep Mix-up off of the offensive side of things, and now Zen Mars pushing Mix-up back to the corner, and you gotta make that call, Cola. Sometimes you're in trouble. You need help.
Mom on speed dial? Big Mama on speed dial? What'd you say about my son? What'd you say about my son? But Zen Mars moving on through. He knows how to fight this. He's fought Lowain so many times. Gets hit a little bit, but full screen is not where he want to be. Pops off the clothing. My grandpa's too strong. Stop praying for him.
definitely trying to close things out with Swole Man mode, but Mixup right now holding it together. But there it is. I was just gonna say, one touch, a dab will do, and Zenmar's giving them the whole thing.
Dog, the command grab, the Raging Dad rebuttal. Zen Mars has practiced so much against this character, has fought against so much against this character. He's been through the mix. Mix up. Show me something different on the menu, dog. I know it's seasonal. Switch it to winter.
Pressure, nothing doing right now for Mixup, despite fighting his way out of the corner. Zenmar's doing really well, just holding that composure. Nice backdash there on the follow-up attempt from Mixup. A full conversion in the corner into the Skybound art, and enough to do it. That's a grown man right there, dog.
He pays his taxes. He does it early. It's not even on time. It's early. He's as soon as they let him send it in, he gets it done. He pays some taxes, and Zenmar's on set point. You see it walk up like that, he knows it's over. Mix up. Show us something different, dog. Show me something different.
Yeah, this might be on set to one movie on loop, because Mixup again pushed back into the corner. We've seen this before. We've seen this movie, and it's not a pretty one. It's a horror one.
It is, dog. In the distance, you see him. Here we go, Mixup trying to build up some meter to try to get himself in this situation right here. This is the comeback he needs. But can you land these hits? We've already seen Mars smooth on through. He's played this Mario Party game before. Dog, you need to run like the 1s and 2s, dog, because this Mario Party's look a little bit like 7 and 8, dog. Not stuff landing. Not as strong.
It's definitely not hitting like it used to for Mixup. Mars knows that they have the life lead, just backing up, doesn't want to risk anything. Flex through the homies, just showing off the chest a little bit, saying you're gonna have to get your weight up if you want to tango with me.
Dog, he stuck to his New Year's resolution to stay buff, and it's working out in the clutch right here. The 3 stocks, if he needs to pop it off, is going to help him, but he doesn't even need that. Again, say it with your chest, Zen Mars. You are on set point. Say it with your chest.
There might not be much left to be said at the end of this Mixup. It's looking real rough for him at the moment. Mars has just done such a great job of avoiding all the setups and really not getting knocked down, right? Didn't give Mixup the time to set up the Lowain shenanigans.
Dash up a little bit too much right there. Mixup, I like that, taking back the approach that we've seen. Try to push him in the corner and now running in the parry. You have to run the name of the game. It's in your name, Mixup. I need to see it. The name of the game is in your name. I need to see it from you.
Zenmar's pacing it out, playing a little bit slow. There's the flex through the whole thing. No check time into the Skybound art, and that man pays property and capital gains because he's putting another one in the dividend column.
The dividends is done, dog. The dividends is done. And we are done seeing that match. Let's go with Big Willie Can. You guys saw enough violence. Let's go to Big Willie Can. Everybody say hello to Big Willie. Draw something if you got him for the Big Willie. Say hello to Big Willie.
Big Willie trying to see where that match went. It was so fast. Can't track it. Not anywhere found. Zenmar's doing what it does to get the job done. And you know what? All I can say is sometimes it be like that, man.
It just be like that, Willie. I'm sorry. I know you want to see more, but sometimes it just be like that. But like, you know, Willie saw it all. He said he's looking for where'd the health go? He's looking for it. He's looking around like, I'm checking my pockets, my bag. I don't see the health anywhere. But that was the name of the game. Dog, Mars knows how to deal with that matchup. You saw how practiced and perfectly played that he played that. Like, I feel like Mixup would have got to play a lot longer had he gone up against somebody else. But somebody like Mars, that was a difficult draw.
You could tell. I mean, there was just a level of comfort there, not only with how Mars was, you know, applying pressure, but how he was moving and the spaces he was moving to. You could tell, like, okay, I don't want to get caught by Lowain's crouching medium here, right? Like, I don't want to get caught by sweep here. I'm going to stand here to make sure that if he does press a button, I can counter hit into big damage. Anytime you see people counter hitting one button into into super, it's one of those things, like you said, that's knowledge right there. That's not like, let me feel it out. That's just being comfortable in the matchup.
I mean, he even dash punt some of when the sweep started coming through, he had the dash punt the rear back to try to check the sweep and stuff like that with the dash punch. That was super smart. That was the knowledge of play that you needed. And surviving against Big Mama, having a rebuttal for us, said, actually, your kid said this. Your kid said this. That was what got him the win. And Zen Mars with a clean sweep. We've been seeing a lot of clean sweeps out here, but that shows you how good and how strong the Midwest is.
Absolutely. It's been quite the show so far. Team exhibition ended early, but that doesn't mean the Granblue has to stop. We're going to have another match coming at you. I saw Super Saiyan Kid versus Mecha Oni. We want to see the Percy against the old man once again.
Yo, the old man wasn't done. He said, I still got life left in me, but Super Saiyan Kid, the god who has been putting in a massive amount of work. I've seen him from the early days of Granblue where it was easy, but he started learning. He started being studious. He started putting in the work, getting the gains. I'll tell you one thing, I can't get a game off him, and I bet most of you at home can't get one either.
Yeah, the Gohan of the Midwest, as we call him, been leveling it up time and time again, grinding it out. And I mean, the results have shown themselves, right? Like every time I see Super Saiyan Kid make an appearance in anything, you can tell that the level ups happened. However, Mecha Oni, nothing to turn your nose up at, right? Again, was on the list. So definitely strong player. And if you make the wrong decisions against Soriz, well, you saw what happened.
Yeah, the damage is going to be on the deck, no matter who it is or who he's going up against. But he has to land that though. In this matchup, I feel like the long range buttons, if they don't get duffed, they can keep Soriz out of the distance.
That's going to be the key, right? Like Super Saiyan Kid using those long range normals on Percival, going to try to keep Mecha Oni away, but here we go, corner pressure again. Made him eat the throw again because you don't want to get counter hit overhead. But Super Saiyan Kid's life disappearing slowly. There's the pressure, overhead's going to connect down back, and Super Saiyan Kid on last legs.
Trying to get the EX dash, but denied. Any offense, Mecha Oni found his moment, went in, did a lot of damage to put Super Saiyan Kid on the back foot. First one goes to him. Let's see if Super Saiyan Kid can come back with a lot more. Tries to stock up in the face. No go, dog. Put that Robin Hood away.
Actually being canceled, actively in front of us, but the EXDP going to keep him moving forward. Super Saiyan Kid trying to just establish some sort of momentum here. There's the crouching lights again just to catch him off guard. Mecha Oni disrespecting and paying the price.
Getting the meaty, no peek and DP right here. Putting the pressure on, trying to get the command grab, neutral jump right here. Oni taking it back. The damage, the pressure, all of it back. And now he's in prime position, but don't count Super Saiyan Kid out just yet. The confirm, this is what I'm talking about. Them young man reactions. Up on the monster. Drinking of the energy drinks. Punching the drywall. But Mecha Oni with the swing.
Mecha Oni said, I saw the juice, let me show you the sauce. I can survive, I can last.
Damn, they don't know about the sauce. They don't know that the sauce is the real stuff. You run out of juice when you go to the fridge, right? In a couple of days, the juice is gone. But you always got sauce. The sauce is forever.
Every time. I guarantee you right now, both of us got a drawer full of sauce, ready to go.
I think behind my computer screen, I probably got some sauce in the back just in case, man. We just need a dab,
Just a little bit. Oni trying to move forward bit by bit, round by round to close out this exhibition. Super Saiyan Kid showed some really good adjustments in that game one, so not quite over just yet. Run up command grab, I like it. Mixing up the options, going to get the hard knockdown off the EXDP. And here's the setup, full stocks available. Switch to Cash App, said get that Robin Hood out of here. I need to buy and be able to take part of the action.
Super Saiyan Kid having the stocks up, would love to be robbing the hood, but the defense on the deck. Mecha Oni with the jump in, not deep enough. Trying to apply the pressure here.
Definitely no thefts on my block, says Mecha Oni. The super here, delayed charge. Mecha Oni getting
still connects. What? 10. Thought he could get through? No go. You have to smooth through a little bit more. You have to suck in that gut just a little bit more. There, Mecha Oni put the nice whip punish, swinging out to try to get the final hit to do it.
All right, here we go. Closer off. It's getting late. Let me just talk you and me.
Right in front of the face, just like that. EXDP, no sympathy, no empathy for that bad DP. Mecha Oni getting closer and closer to that 2-0 kind of sweep right here, that 2-0 kind of beat.
Absolutely. And you know, Mecha Oni right now pushing Super Saiyan Kid back. Look at the life already. There's only 89 seconds on the clock, and Mecha Oni's starting off with that huge life lead. And that's what I was saying earlier about the wrong reads against Soriz, and your health bar can literally just evaporate.
You don't want to let that happen. We've seen now Super Saiyan Kid introduce some of the 2Hs in the sweeps, but it's not enough. Too many of these rush punches have come through. Jump in, did not get a conversion. He won it, and he's going to get a full punish fist to face. Oni 2-0 against Super Saiyan Kid. One more to go. Super Saiyan Kid needs to find something.
It's really establishing that mid-range game that hasn't happened, and not being able to slow it down against Mecha Oni has started to, as you've seen, as we've all seen, bite him really, really hard, because every time Super Saiyan Kid goes for it, tries to, you know, throw out some medium buttons for those range pokes with Percival, Mecha Oni will flex it, or he'll be out of range and then a dash punch will come and punish. Even one of the heavy buttons, standing heavy for Mecha Oni, the hook kick, that'll actually clip the hurt box on Percival on the whiff. So there's a lot that Super Saiyan Kid hasn't been able to do or been denied actively by Mecha Oni that's kind of tilted things in Mecha Oni's favor.
I feel like, you know, you got to start setting down the options that Mecha Oni wants to do. We've seen the jump ins come through. Maybe we try to go for more 2Hs, but they have to be well spaced. I understand that. Stock's got to be good, but have to be applied. And you've got to make sure that you're getting the right hits. That we've seen a few drops here and there. And Mecha Oni's ready for the punish, right? Almost every single time, got a punish on the deck. So you have to be super careful.
Yeah, that's the thing. And now we see Super Saiyan Kid slowing it down just a little bit. Good jump in right there. But the DP dropped on the combo conversion. Unfortunate. Didn't pay too much, but again, there's that. Look at the health bar just disappearing.
It's gone. It just like that, just evaporates, as you said before. Like Mecha Oni's backing off, knowing that things are getting a little hazy right here. Ready to pop. Ready to rip off the clothes and get down to business. Super Saiyan Kid trying to stop before that happens. Finds a conversion off the long-reaching heavy. And this is not enough to finish. I can't believe it. But max distance, you got the bar. Careful now. One more decision for either person. Actually, I would say two more for Mecha Oni.
Yeah, got to be mad careful, does Mecha Oni. And just the fireball game. Nice patience there from Super Saiyan Kid. Saw Mecha Oni was low. Didn't worry about the install super. Said, you know what? I'm going to play it real slow, throw out some fireballs, force him to think about the chip situation, and was able to convert.
That's a good sign. I feel like having that, slow pace play when you're down so many games right here. Nice spot dodge as well. Being able to kind of just avoid the situation for a little bit. Super Saiyan Kid, even though down on the back foot, starting to acclimate a little bit. Hopefully not too late though.
Yeah, crouching lights after getting knocked down from the flex, but again, Mecha Oni been able to punish every whip and just triple dash punches. So this is knuckle sandwich time. I hope you're hungry.
The two-piece right there hit like a family meal. Mecha Oni on set point, and you saw Mecha Oni, dissuading the dash up, trying to get that meaty situation. Nice anti-air too, using the unique, by the way. Mecha Oni's been really good about that. Here's the EX, big stocks coming through. He had the stock tips, dog. It was in the email.
Definitely did, but Mecha Oni able to stop the transaction, looking like Melvin Capital out here. But Super Saiyan Kid with the life lead, trying to close things out for the day.
And he definitely could if he has, at least Super Saiyan Kid could. He finds that medium, far-reaching button into the Skybound Art. Super Saiyan Kid stays alive. Super Saiyan Kid evolving.
Doing what it takes. That Zenkai boost, Cola. It kicks in when your back is against the wall, when you're almost out.
You might need to get it beat up a little bit, but I'm telling you, when that hair starts going golden in all different colors and all different flavors, I'm telling you, you might clutch it out. Super Saiyan Kid, not out of this just yet.
Not at all. Game 4 here, Super Saiyan Kid throwing out some neutral jumps, probably looking for a dash punch and trying to counter hit it, to be honest, and I don't blame him. You don't want to block those. You really don't.
And be careful about that stuff. You don't want to get countered by this character in the first place. I feel like Super Saiyan Kid has to do more to dissuade Oni from coming on through the dash punches. He's been doing somewhat of a good job, but the whip punish. Damn, yeah. Oni.
That heavy button from Percival that Super Saiyan Kid is trying to use in the neutral game is forcing him to eat tons of damage on a counter hit on the whiff after it goes through with Mecha Oni's heavy.
Tried to wait and bait, nothing on the end, and Mecha Oni deliberating, defibrillating this man. Says you got to wake up for one more set. one more match, because this is match point. Mecha Oni, let's get up. We still got more to play. Super Saiyan Kid has to find some sort of, comeback right here. The economy of buttons has to be different.
Definitely need to change things up. Get some kind of bailout. Call who you need to call. Have them put a vote in the House and the Senate. We need that package.
Mecha Oni, back it up. Let my man whiff a lot of things right here, but the dash up, trying to go with the pressure, the buff up, has 2 stocks. Oni with the jump in, not deep enough to do anything.
Skybound aren't available for Super Saiyan Kid. Command grab. There's the EXDP for the hardest of knockdowns. Pressure game. Another command grab. I like it. Into Skybound art.
Super Saiyan Kid.
But Super Saiyan Kid looking to close the round out. Another command grab.
3 times. He done run that mix. If you gonna run that mix, you gonna get hit. It's your own fault. It's your own fault. Super Saiyan Kid with the disrespect. Them young kids out here, dog. Nice spot dodge against the reactionary, round start dash punch. That's super smart right there. Oni still coming through. He will not be dissuaded with the fist to face.
No, definitely not. He does one thing well and one thing only, and that's Duff.
In the corner. Stuck. You got to be careful. Mecha Oni's building up a lot of bar right here. You see that's going to definitely come into play. The Skybound art finish, it could be. Super Saiyan Kid cannot get hit, touch, or tap. Nice neutral jump right here. Super Saiyan Kid trying to swing out of this corner, but there ain't much on the deck for him to do. That could have been it. Mecha Oni making this a quick one.
Super Saiyan Kid, last chance, last dance for him. Stuck in the corner, ran up, got counter hit with the boot.
And that'll do it. Damn. Mecha Oni, you got to give credit to Super Saiyan Kid at the end there, running the mix, the command grab strike throw mix right there. Game was looking kind of good, but then it was just a little too late. The power up came a little bit too late. Got to wait till next season, wait till next arc, and it will be Mecha Oni taking that.
It'd be like that sometimes. The writers don't put it together for you in this arc. They show you a little hint of what you can do, and then they close it up. But it was nice adjustments from Super Saiyan Kid, but again, the tail of the tape for me was Mecha Oni sealing the heavy button from Percival. Almost every time you saw Super Saiyan Kid with that button, Mecha Oni was right there with his own heavy, able to counter hit and get a rush punch off of it. It just really kind of put Super Saiyan Kid in the mud at the very beginning.
Right. I mean, I would like to see more of like the, far M. I feel like that button could have been effective too. I think it got checked once or twice, but not enough to dissuade, I feel like, sway that Soriz pressure. So Mecha Oni, those strong stuff coming through, applying a lot of pressure, doing what Soriz does great. And you saw throughout the entire exhibition right there. That was fantastic. We're not done just yet, I don't think. I think we still got some more matches, don't we?
Tbola versus Alex Smith up next, and then the Lord Streamer himself coming down from the rafters off of the 1s and 2s. It's going to be Callisto versus Nick Cool to wrap it up for tonight. This is going to be nice. I'm excited.
I love that he's doing that. I love that the streamers coming through. That is the sickest thing. The streamers coming down from the Raptors saying, this is my tournament, and I get to play if I want to. But with Cat with the buffs, I love to see him play.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. So 2 matches left for the people. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Frosty Faustings XIII. It's been a fun ride so far, and this is just the start. We still got Saturday and Sunday as well, so stick around, watch all these wonderful games that we're used to seeing in person, now brought to you online, of course, but in the best of fashions. So big ups to everyone who's participating, who's running the tournament, and who's watching with us.
I mean, I know it's unfortunate that we can't get together, have our usual, Frosty Faustings fun. It's great every single year. One of the tournaments I look forward to, and I know a lot of you out there look forward to, and, playing just a lot of games and just being degens, out, staying up late, playing sets and stuff like that, starting the year off right. But I'm glad that we have something where we can, at least come together online and chat. I see a lot of my favorite flavors up in the chat. I see a lot of my friends coming through. I've been watching some of the exhibitions and things like that before this was Guilty Gear and stuff like that. So it's great that we are able to still come together and still play fighting games, right? I mean, at the end of the day, online or offline, I'm glad we have something that keeps us connected.
Absolutely. It's all about appreciating what we have, having a good time with one another despite being distanced, and supporting one another. And that's what it's been about with Frosty Faustings XIII so far. We've been having games on all channels, so if you can, make sure you open up all them tabs, support all the channels. But what we're going to get for you again is another delicious Granblue meal. This is the dessert version. There's 2 dishes left, and they're going to be sweet. We're going to have...
Who we having?
We're going to have Alex Smith rocking what I believe was the Charlotta, the little devil herself, versus Tbola, Timothy Bola, if you will, on the Lowain.
The Booker Queen? The Booker Queen. You know what? It's really weird. I still think she's super strong, but I haven't seen a lot of players, keep with her. I feel like she still has that grimy game plan that works out still just as fine, but I don't see a lot of people complain on the Twitters, and you're seeing it right here. Alex Smith going and getting the damage. She still hits hard. It doesn't matter how small she is.
Definitely a lot of power condensed down. You know how they say it's from concentrate. Don't fill up the whole bottle with it. You got to dilute that. Charlotta not trying to have any of it dissolve. Tbola, though, nice anti-air there, catching the demon flip, knows the game plan, had a little bit of snack available. Mama might get called out.
Right there, you called it, dog. You knew it was coming. The phone was already open, already had her on speed dial. Needs to finish the job, though. Alex Smith can't get hit, touch, or tap, but just like that, it's a chip, no dip situation. Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos, take your pick. Tbola with the comeback.
Tbola and the good, awareness of the situation there to immediately be like, nope, call out mama. Not going to deal with any of it. I see her jumping in the air. I don't feel like blocking.
Exactly. We'd all do that, right? Having that invincibility option right there, but still push to the corner. We've seen Tbola getting pushed that far means that Alex Smith is on to something. They can kind of contain this character, and you see it right here. Before the meter comes into play, you might be able to get the play without having to deal with the Mario Party situation right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex Smith is trying to play that one-player game. You're not trying to go ahead and do the mini games, go across the board, or all of that. But one thing that we know is that Tbola can definitely adjust and make it happen. Again, another anti-air on the aerial attempt from Alex Smith. Tbola setting it up, calling out the homies, and HPA. That was nasty. The Rockets.
That was disgusting.
And HPA coming at you. That was a tough scenario.
You got to hold that. Alex Smith. And that was unfortunate, but that shows you how practiced Tbola is when he gets things going and puts you in the corner. The pressure is undeniable, especially when you're down that much health, but the overhead connects. And that was counter hit. That's going to be a lot of damage. Off the backboard you go. EX, demon flip reset. Good blocks from Tbola, though.
Double life there connects, give him just enough time to call out Katalina bot, but Alex Smith with the flash kick, going to stop Tbola from the aerial assault. And again, Alex Smith has really been starting every game with the super oppression because they know, look, I don't want to give Tbola time and space to get set up with Lowain, right? I want to put the pressure down, but now we see Tbola turning the tables and setting the whole course. All 5 of them brought his friends to the party. He thought it was going to be a date and all. This is an interview.
Look at the apostrophes he's applying. He's like, you got to come to me, but it's a chip, no dip situation. How many times? Tbola making Alex Smith run the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's going to be the key. Nice stuff there from Tbola, catching him with that medium button. Alex Smith trying to dash up and get that pressure started, trying to keep Tbola on the back foot, but time and time again, we've seen Tbola do this, survive the initial assault, and then come back with a knockdown and get those setups running.
Try to get the parry, the wait and bait right here. Alex Smith going in again off the backboard, DP knockdown. EX try to get the reset. Nice neutral jump though. Tbola has been calling out some of these options so well. Throws out the plus frames, hold him down, lock him down, hold him down while I start swinging. And Tbola still got meter to play with too. Alex Smith not even gonna need it. Not even gonna need it. Tbola doesn't even need it, dog. This is another quick series, another quick exhibition that we're gonna see here. Alex Smith, you gotta fight back.
Definitely looking for it. PB is Tbola. But, one of the things I've noticed is that Tbola, while playing the Lowain, getting the setups and all that, he's not changing the tempo. He's just answering back with his own, right? He's not slowing it down. He's not backing it up. But speaking of slowing down, Alex Smith still going on the accelerator. Got counter hit there, pushing Tbola into the corner. Can he close out? Here we go. Tbola again. We've seen this before, Cole. The tables are starting to turn.
Ooh, the parry, introducing this new defensive technique into this. We haven't seen the parry too much. I haven't seen the parry too much from a lot of players, but it came out in the clutch. Is this going to hit? No, but the parry puts it back down to the ground. That's unfortunate with no meter to play with and not much to do. It's Tbola going in and trying to get the win. The pickup with the boys, pop the bottles, the crystal, get the down.
Gave you a little bit of previous season 3 right there. Said this is 18 and up. Gonna need somebody, gonna need an adult.
This was fake, dog. I know this is fake. He didn't get the face right. Come on, Alex Smith getting just smoked and cooked out here. Tbola has been going in and getting these wins. Wakes up with the Abari, able to get the Tatsu to the corner. Get that push going.
EX Tatsu off the wall setup, called the homies again. The side switch, smooth through. Tbola looking mad crisp right now. It might be the end of days for Alex Smith.
It's apocalypse now situation. You are stuck in the corner, and that is the finish right there. Tbola on the quick things. 3-0 against Alex Smith. Dog, he had the homies, he had Big Mama, he had everybody with him, and it was, you thought it was a 1v1? Nuh-uh, you're done.
He said, if I got my friends and family supporting me, who can bring me down? I got the whole crew behind me. Nobody can knock me down. Tbola with the fast stuff, as you said. And you know what? I actually liked Alex Smith's game plan until the halfway point of the round. You know, he was winning until he wasn't winning anymore. Like it because you know Tbola, and you know that you want to dissuade Tbola from being able to get comfortable. But once Tbola started to see what the pressure was, he made a couple of really good reads. In the beginning, it was anti-airs, right? And then after that, it was just long-range normals to stop the approach from Charlotta. And time again, he was able to answer back and do it quickly. And you know, that just really is frustrating when you're an offensive character like Charlotta.
I mean, having the parry actually started to come through in the clutch a little bit, but it wasn't enough to kind of pull things back in totality. And Alex's game plan, I feel like towards the end was better than maybe towards the beginning, like starting to formulate things. But Tbola's so quick and he's so difficult to, like, you know, deal with. And you got to worry about Big Mama on the phone. He's like, he beat him up. He's all bloody and he reaches for his phone. He's like, Big Mom. And then she comes on, she busts down the screen door. She don't even open that sucker. That thing gets knocked down. And we're gonna knock down one more set for you guys. One more set. The streamer himself coming through. The owner of the Waifu Dome, Callisto. But who's it going against, Dan? Who's it going against?
Going against Nick Cool on a character we don't see too much at all, Cagliostro.
Word. Nick Cool running this, the CAG, and you know, they've actually, I feel like Callisto's been learning a lot about this matchup because he's been getting dusted. He does so well when things start going, you know, his way in the beginning, and then it just falls apart. Nick Cool's pressure plus his defensive, you know, choices when to mash start coming through, and it helps him out to, like, you know, get out of bad situations and start his own game plan. But
definitely something to watch out for. But Hat receiving some changes in the most recent patch, you know, making a couple things a little bit more crisp for her. And you know what? I believe that Callisto, we're going to be seeing it on display here, especially button in the fireball. That has been buffed just enough for it to be frustrating once again.
Yeah, and some of her, the light, the close 2L, the pushback has been reduced, and also being able to convert off the thrust is going to make things a lot easier and convert into more damage and have more of these situations where you're not falling out of things, right? But my man's falling in the traps right here. Good blocks though. Callisto gets hit, and I feel like you got to be, again, careful of this pressure that she's putting on.
One of the characters that, you know, lays down the setups. You have to be careful where you're stepping, because just because she's not right on top of you doesn't mean the pressure ain't there.
Have the rock set up right there. Careful. He spin out at any point, throws it out. Nick Cool, and I feel like Nick Cool's really good about, again, the timing of his buttons and around that with the placement of the traps, as you see right here, to try to put the pressure on and also have something behind him. Watching his 6. The time is winding down. There's not much Callisto can do, but just take this out. Even though you can get the damage on the deck, it don't matter. Nick Cool's going to take this with a timeout situation here.
Yeah, Nick Cool, recognizing that the clock was going down towards zero, say, you know what, I've done what I need to do. I'm going to wait for it all to end and kept taking the round here. So another thing, right, that you're going to have to be wary of, but the counter hit right here on the overhead going to make sure that the life lead is definitely in Callisto's favor.
Yeah, you're going to be wary of that counter hit, dog. There's the EX, the trap. Again, the lockdown pressure right here. Nick Cool getting opened up. That connecting, and I guarantee Callisto's smiling right now saying, oh, cool, that connects. Knowing the power of Cat has been enhanced, but stuck in the corner, though. Callisto got to hold some of this pressure for a second.
Yeah, gonna have to chill for just a moment. Throwing out the fireball there is Callisto. Life lead still in his favor, though. Nick Cool, nice standing dodge. Has the EX, so fireball down, but that doesn't mean that Callisto ain't going in.
Oh, he's definitely going in. He's gonna get that win with the down. The skybound art finish right here. I don't even know if that would have worked in past seasons. It probably would have, but the fact that he's been empowered by his character, gets a dash up throw. Callisto said, "This is my stream, and I'm gonna get that W, dog. I'm getting that W.
No matter what, I'm getting the dubs." Nick Cool stuck in the corner at the moment. Callisto pushed back, but again, this is Cat, so yeah, the EX thrust had to get out of there. Did not want to be bouncing off the wall and make Sports Center.
All right, again, teleport city right here. Nick Cool kind of switching up when he teleports, but Callisto's defense and the offense, never mind, got checked with the dash. You gotta mind the speed limit. You're going 60 to 25. Good checks on the dash by Nick Cool to stop some of this pressure, but still dying and bleeding right here.
There's the teleport out from Nick Cool. Got the rock, so at any moment that thing come flying at you. Got to be careful. Nice jump over there from Callisto, establishing some block stream puzzle. There's the thrust and the punish. Nick Cool knowing that's mad negative.
Yeah, I know. Callisto was like, I didn't mean that. That's not what's supposed to come out. But still, he's still in a good position right here. He spent all that bar, and Nick Cool did not get a finish, did not get a win, and this character is not going to be doing a lot of damage. She's got to make the setups happen, and Callisto knows it's a one-touch situation right here. He's got to be able to find that hit. Look at him, feeling confident right here. The buff Cat, the possible top 5 Cat with the pickup. Oh, on the other side.
The schmicks into the chip. That was nice.
It was right there. It was in his hands, but it fell from the man's. But that's the thing is, like, you know, Nick Cool with the teleports, the timing has been kind of ridiculous, and Callisto wasn't watching for that. So the first one goes to Nick Cool. Not over just yet. Callisto, thinking about it for a second, he's like, remember, she got buffed. She might be top 5. I ain't dropping no combos today. I'm here to play. This is my stream. I want the win.
Definitely big dubs there. I felt like that was, you know, really a match that was pretty even, you know. There was a lot that Nick Cool was doing to survive. Teleporting, like you said, really crisp, on time, and the side switch teleport, always something to think about when you get hit with the air setup afterwards. And, you know, Nick Cool able to capitalize at the moment. Going back to the lobby, might see... Okay.
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say I don't know what's gonna happen here with the changes. You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. But no, I'm interested to see how this one develops in this first to 3.
All right, like I feel like, you know, again, you have to do a little more work in terms of damage, put your back into it. But we've seen Nick Cool with the mixes. If you can keep that on the menu, this might be looking long for Callisto. At the same time, Callisto is just 1 or 2 touches away from getting the victory in some of these opportunities. So you gotta be careful what you're whiffing out here if you're Nick Cool.
Oh, for sure. And you see Callisto using that crouching medium, the button. Just let me reach, let me touch you. Just the tip.
Just a tip, dog. You gotta be careful, not get hit.
Whoop.
Now finds a conversion off the light, the DP, the lab cat, the Chicago's best cat. This Chicago gets the sweep.
Stagger right here. I like this from Callisto, staggering, waiting for that fireball to come back up to do anything. Nick Cool has the space, has the setups on the ground. Callisto wary of it, doesn't want to run into him. Like I said, pressure can be anywhere with this character.
Nice blocking the Alexandria right there. Just blocking that out. We've seen Callisto kind of get hit with a few more moments than he wants, and needs to find the final hit to do it right there. Callisto closes it out. There are moments where he's taking a little bit more damage than he probably wants to, maybe like midpoint in the round. And now that he's staying away from that, he's doing a lot better, and also cooling down Nick Cool, staying around that Alexandria, I should say, the snake movement. Yeah,
definitely trying to, you know, space things out is Callisto. But again, Nick Cool a lot of times, despite being in the corner, recognizing that Callisto's going to back up once the setups are on the ground, is able to figure out ways to start to whittle back away in the life deficit situation. But again, EX Fireball, EX Thrust, you know there's going to be a ton of damage. Callisto got the Oki. Meaty counter hit.
Dog, meaty no vegan. It's pork, it's beef. Hell, there's fish on there, but I don't see a damn crisp, salad or nothing. No tomato, none of that. It's all me all day. Callisto came to play 1-1. The dog's running the stream, updating the score, says, run it.
Run it back immediately. I can update the score before the game starts. Don't worry about it. We're good. Game 3.
He been through this, dog. Waifu Dome Captain out here.
Callisto again, counter hit on the crouching medium, dashing up, catching Nick Cool, and again pushing Nick Cool to that corner. Finally a teleport from Nick Cool to get back to mid-screen, but it's still Callisto's momentum. Sweep there for the knockdown. JU, the bless button. Counter hit overhead, register wide open, off the wall. We want fall.
Dog, Callisto, empowered by the fact that she is now possibly top 5, empowered by the fact of the buffs, even though they haven't come into some of these matches, has stuck with this character, has been rewarded. He's going to the front of the line, dog. He doesn't have a receipt. He don't care. He's going in, interrupts the overhead. Nick Cool says, hold up now. I need to see that receipt before he can return that purchase.
I'm going to need the receipt. Callisto like, no, you're taking this return. I didn't even buy it from the store. Matter of fact, it doesn't even belong in this chain.
Dog, I don't know if this looks like a dollar store version. I'm sorry, sir. Nick Cool says this is a dollar store version. You have to take this back somewhere. It don't have to be here. It's not here. And now what's here is this conversion on the wake up, Nick Cool. With the wake up, I'm gonna wake up and hit Skybound R. I'm gonna wake up and hit you out of your dash up attempt. I can't believe we're 1-1 on it. I can't believe it.
1-all, as they say in one of my favorite sports. Nick Cool evening it up across the board, and it's gonna really, really, really shift the momentum whoever takes this game, because like I said, evenly matched right here. Good counter hits there from Nick Cool, finally establishing pressure and some life lead as well. But Callisto not deterred again. Nick Cool trying to escape, doesn't want to get in a situation where you get counter hit by Katalina and you're close to that corner. Speaking of which, Oki time.
Exactly, to the corner we go. Callisto though, got to be careful about letting Nick Cool try to get out. Okay, gets a counter hit. No conversion off of that. Waiting and baiting, dog. You know that he's just waiting for that final hit. He's in that prime position, and dog is looking extra rare. I'm telling you, Callisto knows that if he can just stay solid, he can take this. Can't let it slip away though.
Doesn't want to let it escape. Nick Cool though, trying to get out of jail, trying to find the card. There's the teleport there. Oh, almost paid everything. Callisto with a little bit of a punish there, but Nick Cool escaping relatively unscathed.
Nick Cool just waiting, dog. He's like, I gotta be careful. Gets hit with the fireball. Goes up the EX. Callisto knows he doesn't need that for the finish.
Yeah.
Nick Cool coming to him.
Patiently waiting is Nick Cool. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. And Callisto knows the jump over you. The back of the dome.
And you are seeing Callisto, Shin Callisto. Shin Callisto. He's running the stream and he's putting in the work on the sticks and on the stream.
Yo,
man's looking nice.
Imagine
is this the best cat in the US?
Running the stream, playing in the exhibition, and checking the Discord.
Let me see the stolen content on the YouTube. The best cat in the US. The best cat in the US. Callisto on game point, gets the pickup. EX put him back down to the ground with the DP. Overhead does not connect. Nick Cool trying to fight out, put back in the corner. You live here, pay rent.
Definitely trying to collect all of the rent money is Callisto. Nick Cool telling you, I ain't got it till the 5th. You know that's my payday. Why you asking? DP there. Speaking of payment, Nick Cool gonna extract some funds from Callisto on the punish.
Golden right there, dog. That's a golden payment. That's a down. Nick Cool saves himself from a set point for a little bit longer, and if he gets one more, going to the final game, and this will be one of the exhibitions, to be honest, that actually went to the limit, and it took the streamer coming down from the skies to come through, but no surprise, Nick Cool staying alive. Sweep, jump, you overhead connects the over. You see the counter hit on that? The red, check the red.
Yo, definitely in the red, deficits all over the place. Nice counter hit again. Callisto off the wall, Sports Center edition. Gonna get the mid-screen Oki. A counter hit here, cash out immediately. Callisto checked the market, bought it when it was up, sold it before it went down.
Let me see the nice cats up in the chat right now. Callisto on set point, ready to take it over Nick Cool. If he could just stay solid against that Cool's pressure, round start not looking too good for him. Nick Cool going in.
There, the trap's being laid down on the ground. Callisto pushed back up against the corner. About 60% life left for Callisto. Nick Cool recognizing it, happy to just chill, throw out some setups, throw out some rocks, and see what it do. Callisto gonna have to pay the toll. Nice teleport there. Nick Cool deciding, you know what? I'm gonna go in for a little bit. I want a little bit more.
The X thrust connects and putting the corners out where you want to be. Even if you have all this damage on the deck. Nice block on the Abare mash, but still Nick Cool getting a little bit of damage and trying to save himself from the set point, trying to save himself from getting open up the counter hit. This is a lot of damage, Dan.
This is
One more
trouble.
hit to do it. Anybody's game.
Last chance, last dance for Nick Cool.
Callisto! Shit, Callisto takes the exhibition over Nick Cool. Came down from the rafters of the stream. Said, dog, I can run the stream and run your pockets.
Callisto showing what it do on Catalina against Nick Cool in pretty good fashion there.
Let me see the cats are nice. Let me see his cat is nice. Let me see it in the chat right now. You gotta say
nice
it now.
right there.
You gotta say it. On Frosty Faustings, I can't. But the day of Frosty Faustings, Dan, he decides to calm down and says, "You know what? I'm gonna play and gonna win and gonna win."
Yo, closing out the night with a W. Was like, you know what? The stream's so nice. I'm gonna bless it a little bit extra this time. A little bit extra on top for Frosties. Oh man. What a showing from Callisto and Nick Cool as well, especially on the Cagliostro character. You don't see too much, but sometimes the manager is going to be spoken to, and there's nothing you can do to stop.
The return overseas, baby. This has been fantastic action all the way. Absolutely. I know that we've seen some clean sweeps and things like that, but to be honest, if you look at the matches, they kind of went down to the wire in some cases. In other cases, they were blowouts, but they were all strong competitors. Just shows you the power of the Granblue scene that's out here right here. And I feel like you guys, like, if you're out there trying to see if Granblue's still the game to play, you guys can definitely hit this game up. There's still people playing on both PC and PS4. There's still people coming out here throwing hands. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I can't just pick up, Lance and just gorilla through the neutral anymore. Y'all out here to play. But that, the scene is really good about, bringing new people and helping train them. You saw Super Saiyan Kid, who's also new, who is now ridiculously good, right? And
Yeah, and there's many things to discover in the game still left, and new characters coming out. We're going to take a look at one of them coming up. Obviously, we didn't see him in the exhibition, but still fun character that's come out. Frustrating as hell to play against, so maybe pick him up and make your friends mad and make them throw controllers even though you can't see him. We're going to check it out right now.
Power は持つ者によっていかようにも滅ぶ。君は何故に力を求めるのかな？アンレ。
Welcome back once again to Frosty Faustings XIII Granblue Fantasy versus Exhibition. Just took a look at the new character Henri and or Uno, depending on how you want to talk about him. Uncle Uno, as Cole calls it. But we're going to be ending it for tonight's stream. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in, who's hung out with us. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the TO. And especially thank you to Callisto and D helping us out with some beautiful, beautiful Granblue. Big ups to everyone once again. Tbola, as always, been a pleasure. Love running with you, brother. And I'm hoping we can do it again real soon.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm about that life. And if you guys are about this life, make sure you're checking out the rest of the Frosty Faustings action. It's not going to stop. So after this, we're going to be rating Tampa Never Sleeps. There's some Marvel 3 action going on. This weekend, obviously, Frosty Fausting still going on Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you are catching all the action. Follow the account, and you know what? Stay frosty with it, baby. It's been amazing. Everybody, thank you for having us, and have a good night.
Peace and love.